Hey all, Rob here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when future videos are out. And the topic of this video is, the Disney Plus in terms of Marvel and in Star Wars. I wonder if the Disney Plus series were a bad idea for both properties. And first, the rationale for it is they thought by making Marvel and Star Wars series that they would be super successful in quality. But with the exception maybe of The Mandalorian season 1 and 2, every series they've made has been met with fan moaning about it, disapproval about it. Every series. You had WandaVision, which was needlessly too long. And once you've seen it the first time, there was no real replay value to watch it again. And of the 8 episodes, in terms of actual plot, maybe only 1 or 2 episodes actually really mattered in terms of story in the future. So it's mostly filler. Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Too much political agenda thrown in there. Trying to make the bad girl a sympathetic villain when she was not. Wasting too much time on her. And it didn't really hold too much good replay value for me. It just seemed average in quality. And then you talk Loki, it's mostly forgettable. And the fact that they treated the Infinity Stones like they really didn't matter, it totally just, to me, undercut 10 years of story where for over 10 years you made the Infinity Stones the most powerful things in the universe, and to disregard it in the Loki series is just trivial. It's insulting 10 years of story right there. And the character shouldn't even exist. It really serves no purpose anymore. The only reason the Loki character exists is because they like the actor in real life and they don't want to let the character go. It's because it's one of those cases which you see too many times in Hollywood where they personally like an actor so much that they want to keep using the actor, but the character has no justification to exist properly anymore. The Loki character has done everything that really mattered up to Endgame, and it really serves no purpose. If anything, Thor, the character, has to move on, and that means move on without Loki. And it ends to an endless cycle of just filler now. And then Hawkeye was just kind of average at best. So no real MCU series has been properly super successful. And too many of them are just focusing on too much of the comedy. From WandaVision to Loki to Hawkeye to Ms. Marvel to the She-Hulk. Moon Knight was the only one that was actually serious. And Moon Knight wasn't too bad, but it wasn't, I would say, super successful either. You talk about Star Wars, where Boba Fett has been savaged by the fans, and Kenobi they went after as well. I think part of the reason, or what fandom doesn't get in their going after the Star Wars, is you're trying to compare it to a Star Wars movie, and you shouldn't. A Star Wars movie has 100 million plus budget, probably close to 200 million to make the film in terms of the music, the writing, the graphics, everything. To make a proper Star Wars movie, you need probably a $200 million investment in budget. And that includes buying and hiring the best quality people in terms of production, in terms of graphics, in terms of everything. And so you have a Disney Plus show, which is probably a budget of $1 to $2 million, give or take, right? So you're comparing a Star Wars movie, $200 million budget, and then you're watching a Star Wars TV episode with a $1 to $2 million budget, and you're expecting the same quality. You're expecting it to feel like a Star Wars movie. Are you expecting it to have the music, the computer graphics, even the acting, the writing, the everything, and feel like a Star Wars movie? Why should you? You're comparing a $1 to $2 million episode budget to a $200 million film. That's not a fair comparison at all. And that's one of the things why Star Wars is not and shouldn't be compared to a movie, is your expectations are too high. The fan expectations are way too high to compare both of those type of properties. So the Star Wars stuff has not been successful either. Maybe this Disney Plus thing to make TV shows, and to me it personally fits because it's higher than a TV budget. These series are, to me, it reads as an in-between. It's not a movie, and it's definitely not TV quality. It's a step up from TV quality, but it is not movie quality. So whatever you consider a normal TV show on a regular network, this is just one step higher than that, this type of in-between series. But one thing I think Disney has done wrong is they've cut these episodes, Marvel and Star Wars, where you might get a 36-minute episode, you might get a 55-minute episode, you might get a 40-minute episode. And the one thing that I see that is going to mess this up is the times. What they should have done proper was, from the start, was make it about, I think it's like 45 minutes for a regular TV show. They should put on regular TV. Because if you take off the ads for a 1 hour show, it is about 45 minutes or so on a regular network show. And the 15 minutes you watch in real life on TV is just advertising. So what they should have done is, it's just my opinion, you should have cut and made a mandate. All of these series has to be about 45 minutes. Every single one. If you must stretch out the time, if you must cut down the time, every single series episode must be about this 1 hour network. And the reason I say that is, if you build it up, you could package deal this out, and you could sell it into syndication to other channels for regular broadcast TV in the future. You know, just like when you watch TV shows and they're on reruns and they get sold off on different channels, you might watch a series that's no longer around, just reruns, and it's on Channel 5 or it's on Channel 11, and they just sold the rights to syndication rights. So what they could do, since you're only like 6 episodes or so, whatever, they could have just packaged all the Marvel series. You get like 6 episodes of Hawkeye, 8 episodes of WandaVision, whatever Loki was, 6 or so episodes, and you combine them all and sell it as like Marvel hour of whatever. Because you're not strong enough. Because syndication, you need a lot of episodes. You put 8 8 episodes here, 8 episodes there of an individual series, you can't sell it. No one's going to buy it. But if you put all these Marvel properties under one umbrella term and sold it, you could syndicate that to stations. And if you put The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Kenobi, and anything else under the Star Wars banner, you could sell that as one term. You could sell it into syndication and get the rights. I mean, you get a fee for loaning it out. Like TNT, the TNT network always plays the original and the prequels, plays all the Star Wars movies because they cut a deal. They would definitely buy 1 hour rights to any Star Wars series. So if you combined it all as a package deal, the Marvel stuff, and you combined it all the Star Wars stuff as all one package deal, you could sell that into syndication for revenue, and it would be very easy money. But by Disney not doing that, making 36-minute episodes, 55 minutes, etc., you can't sell it. So I really think they messed up in terms of that marketing for the future revenue. That's just my view on it. A little switch topic there. But I just don't think when I look back on it, the Disney Plus stuff is going to be remembered too fondly for Marvel or Star Wars. I think it's the expectations of the fans are too high, and it's not really justified comparing it to a $200 million plus movie. And you get what you pay for, and if you're paying for a $1 to $2 million production, that's what you're going to get compared. And so that's my view on the Disney Plus stuff. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe, my friends, and I will talk to you later.